Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin price breakout incoming, and alt season hasn't even begun. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin breakout incoming and alt season. You ain't seen nothing yet. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, helps out so much. Come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Don't be silly. Now, today, fear and greed at 82, up from yesterday's 75, but same as we were last week in extreme greed. The overall market up 1%, still not at all-time highs, but Bitcoin at 66,860, Ethereum at 37.87, BNB at 435, Solana 139, XRP 62 cents, Cardano 73 cents, Dogecoin 15 cents, and Shiba 4 zeros and a 3. Now, Bitcoin, you can see there is this nice little triangle forming right here. And since this bottom back in October, Bitcoin has been respecting this trend line pretty well, except for when it fell below in January and February. But once again, above the trend line, and this is coming up against the previous all-time high. Now, historically, putting a fractal from encountering the previous all-time high, we would have this same breakout territory going for Bitcoin, likely breaking above there by the end of this month, if not sooner. And while the price goes sideways, it is worth noting that it probably won't be doing this for too long. If we take a look, net inflow of 10.5 thousand Bitcoin to ETFs, BlackRock's largest inflow to date, 12.6 thousand Bitcoin. That is huge. They are not stopping buying. That means that price coming down is pretty darn unlikely. Right now, Bitcoin is seeing a little bit of rejection at the 350-day moving average times 2, which is this blue line from the Pi cycle top. Now, historically, when Bitcoin breaks above there, that is when we go towards parabolic run-up territory. So again, keep an eye out for that, not only previous all-time high, but also the 350 moving average times 2. Now, should Bitcoin price fall down? And this is a big should, because again, BlackRock is buying a ton of Bitcoin over the counter, but buying a ton of Bitcoin. Over the counter means it doesn't affect price, by the way, for those of you who might be newer. Well, if we take a look, there is a lot of support right here at 66,112. Should Bitcoin break below there, it might fall to this $60,000 level. But this is a big should, because again, BlackRock just had its largest buying day to date, and they're not stopping right now. As a matter of fact, 10,000 Bitcoin are being scooped up every single day, decreasing the supply. With demand staying the same, price will eventually shoot up. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at the 2-month candles right here for Bitcoin, we can see not only we have a change in direction in the log Bollinger Band width, but we also have support above the midline. This is the third time Bitcoin has done this. Historically, this marks the beginning of all up territory for Bitcoin. So keep a close eye. We are entering all up territory. As a matter of fact, on the 6-month candles, now the bigger the candles, the bigger the trends, the less noise that we see. Historically, after Bitcoin breaks the previous all-time high on the 6-month candles, it is all up territory. And right now, we are breaking that dramatically, going for all up territory. Right here, taking a look at the supply delta, a more responsive ratio of short-term holders to long-term holders, which helps identify cycle tops. Now, we're nowhere near a cycle top, but you can see we are in purple territory, which is when the red line is above this gray line right here. And sometimes it can stay above there for quite a while, but breakouts are very good, telling us we are entering all up territory for Bitcoin. Now, that should be no surprise for Bitcoin, but altcoins, everybody thinks they missed it with a few meme coins pumping, but guess what? Not even starting. The altcoin season index showing that altcoins are still at the same level they were before they pumped back in 2020, which means you are not too late. Even if you missed out on some altcoin meme pumps, well, there's still a lot of time. The meme coins may go up quite a bit higher as everything else in the market goes up. As a matter of fact, we haven't seen anything yet in terms of alts. Right now, just coming up to previous previous all-time high levels for altcoins. So things are going to be huge when they happen. As a matter of fact, this last indicator did not happen last time for altcoins. It only happened back in 2016 before alts and Bitcoin, the crypto total market cap, had a massive historic rally, much bigger than the last time. What is this? Well, it's a bullish cross of the ADX right here on the top, and also the DI indicator down here on the bottom. Only happened in 2016 so far. RSI is above 70, and in that case, only happened 2016, which means that we are on the verge of something huge about to transpire. We have a confirmation of alt season beginning with this flipping of the bands right here. And look at how much further it goes up after the bands flip. This is, again, just likely the beginning. As a matter of fact, Ethereum right now has just flipped the 61.8 fib. Historically, based on the previous chart, we could see a $7,300 or higher Ethereum in the short term. As a matter of fact, very interesting chart. Since February of this year, for the past month, Ethereum has developed a 45-degree channel. Should this continue through April and May, which it could, with BlackRock buying up a ton of Bitcoin and everybody going crazy about cryptocurrency, should this continue, we would have a $10,000 Ethereum not long after the halving in May. So the trend is our friend. Things are looking good. And, you better get your position set now, because if you don't, well, it's probably too late. Anyways, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, push the like button, subscribe. Catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.